Happy day 3. It's way too early right now, but this is how we do it at the beginning of the fast. Third morning of the fast, and yeah, that wasn't easy to wake up, but I thought it would be a good one to bring my parents here who have been fasting for a long time. They can both speak to when they started fasting and stuff. I thought it would be really cool to talk to them about what was their earliest memories of fasting for the first time, what that experience was like. Okay, so what was your guys' first memory of fasting? Maybe we can start with you.
Oh my God.
What was your first memory of fasting? Where did you do that? How old were you?
Oh my goodness. All I remember all my life, and my parents, they used to get up early morning and start cooking and making breakfast, and my dad at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's saying prayers and then getting ready for my mom to get up, and then they start cooking. So that goes way back in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
And
how old were you when you first started fasting?
oh my God, I wanted to fast even when I was like 5-6 years old, and I would always ask my parents. They say, you know, you're too young to fast, but if you want to fast, it's okay. You can get up with us. So, but I want them to wake me up, because they always wake all my siblings up, and they always miss me. And so every night I would say, okay, I want you to wake me up. And he said, okay, we'll wake you up. So I used to wake up in the morning and just waiting for them to wake me up, because I want to show them that they need to wake me up. So I was just waiting in my bed. I'm hearing everybody's, laughing and getting the food ready. And I'm just going, when they're going to wake me up? They're not going to wake me up. They're not going to wake me up. And I used to get up, and I used to get like so upset. And I said, why didn't you wake me up? And he said, but you were awake. I said, yeah. He said, so why didn't you get up? So anyway, so my parents, they said, okay, if I want to fast, I could fast half a day. So go from my morning, get up with them, have breakfast, and then don't eat anything until lunchtime. And at lunchtime, when I'm hungry, I can eat a little bit, and then fast the rest of the day. And then what they will do, they will sew it together, and then I will have the whole day. So it was like really nice, I thought, wow, I'm fasting whole day. So that was like when I was little, I was like probably like 5 or 6 years old, 7 years old.
And what happened with your first actual fast? How old were you?
I was 15, and
so in the Baha'i faith, we don't have to fast until we're 15. Some families do stuff like this, but it's not something that is a necessity to start fasting by your choice until you're 15.
Yeah.
And I think that fast is always a hard one. Yeah. So I mean, that's one example of someone whose family and culture is fasting, but then you have my dad, who fasting is new to, well, kind of, but you've been doing it for a long time, but when did you find about fasting? What was your experience with the first time you're fasting? And yeah, I guess you've been fasting now for 30 years?
Over 30 years.
Yeah.
Well, my first fast was, I became a Baha'i when I was 21. And so, living my life normal, and then to go into the fast, I had no idea what to expect or how to prepare, and the community I was in, it was smaller, and I lived farther apart than most people. So there wasn't a lot of discussion about it. But I knew it was coming, and I was going to do what I could. I was working at an airport at the time. And so the night before, I'd been working a late shift at the airport, but I had to work the next day. This was going to be my first fast ever.
Wow.
And I had to work the day of the first day of the fast. The night before, because of delays and whatever, there were two women from Australia who had missed their flights and whatever. They were going to have to wait in the airport and sleep overnight in the airport to catch their flight in the morning. During the night, I said, well, wouldn't it be interesting, because they don't have anybody, they haven't thought about, they're traveling. How about I go, they're going to be here all night, I'll go and grab them in the morning, come in the early morning before my shift starts and go have breakfast with them since they're traveling. And we'd go for one of the restaurants in the airport and have, there was a restaurant nearby. I went to the airport with my car, picked them up and took them to a restaurant. We had breakfast together, and I made the mistake of my life because I had a typical American breakfast of like diner food of eggs, sausage, toast, salty, heavily salty food and greasy food. So I had no prep.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, spending time sharing with them about the Baha'i faith and why we fast and things like that, because they didn't know anything about the Baha'i faith and why I was doing this. But that day, then after I took them back to the airport and they were getting ready for their flight, I had to get ready for work.
Yeah.
And I had to work the whole day.
All thirsty.
Saltiness. And it was a tough first day. But it got better because I realized my mistakes and worked towards doing things differently the next few days for the rest of the fast. But
the thing about the fast is that, it can be this hard thing. It can be this hard thing physically. We have to wake up so early. We gotta eat or just drink so much water super quick. Sometimes 5 minutes before the time that is sunrise. But what is something for both of you guys that you feel like you get out of the fast?
I think for me, it's realigning myself. Sometimes you get into bad habits throughout the year but realigning yourself spiritually with what your purpose is. And I feel like the fast helps you to focus that and remind yourself of where you need to be and how you need to be.
For me, it will increase my closeness to God and also self discipline. And so, yeah, that's something that I take it from the past.
Before we go on, we could just take these pieces of paper. Okay, we're gonna take some piece of paper, very simple. And I want you guys to write, what are the top 5 things someone needs to like tips that they should know if it's their first fast? Okay, so starting from 5 is like not the least important, but number 1 is the most important thing. So we'll go from 5 and we'll go on. So it'll take 2 minutes.
I can't write.
Okay, think about it, come through it.
Okay,
make it better.
We do it between five between 2 of us?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Okay.
She just wants to go right away.
Get up early or prepare what you're gonna eat in the morning because you're always not hungry in the morning because that's something that and go to bed early.
Okay, that's 2. Okay,
Oh.
so that's,
well, that's okay.
And drink a lot of water.
Okay, that's literally 3 and
Okay,
1.
so she's doing her own.
Okay, she's like literally doing her number. I'm not good at that at all and preparing, but number 5, even if you're not hungry, prepare something and go to bed early, I guess. That's the preparation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, number 5, preparation. Okay, number 4. What's number 4 that people need to know?
Stay away from salty foods.
Yes, no salty foods. Yeah. Okay, number 3.
To make you, to have a good mood, put a really nice music. And in the morning when you wake up or when you're getting up, have like a music or prayer or something to wake you up in the morning. You'll be happier if you wake up with uplifting music or something that you love to listen.
What is number 2? What is a big tip? Number 2, the biggest tip someone should know during the fast.
Water, and if you're a coffee drinker, coffee.
Yes.
You have to have a little caffeine on those first few days, or you're going to be in pain.
Yeah.
If you're a big coffee drinker like me, I get a headache by the end of the day on the first couple days.
Drinking a lot of water. Like I drank like 4 cups of this, and then a little sip of caffeine, even something, just so you don't get the headache in the day. But yeah. Think about it. What is number one, the most important thing someone should know, or tip they should do during the fast to make it better, make it easier?
Or in the evenings to celebrate the joy.
So, okay, number one. They have number one ready.
Yeah, for me to message or call your loved one in the morning.
We've always found it special when we don't do it every day, but if we can, at least once during the fast, have young people join us for either the breakfast or the dinner to break the fast, to start the day or to break the fast. And we've always found that very uplifting. And being together, whether it's friends, family, celebrating with someone as you break the fast is very, very powerful.
Yeah.
And special.
And I think maybe even if like you're the only person doing the fast, like is there any friends who can like support you on this, or like want to wake up with you in the morning and like eat or something? Like years ago we would have like all the young people like go out for breakfast early in the morning, and that was like really nice. Or like they come over, like you guys are saying, for like a kind of like a breakfast, breaking the fast, because when you're doing it together with other people, it's way more uplifting.
And the beauty of this year is the Baha'is and Muslim family and friends, they are fasting together.
Yeah.
So this is wonderful, and we share fasting.
Yeah, super
at
special.
least for 19 days together, and it is important to get together with them or call on them, say prayer with them, even online, on the phone. You don't have to be in the same space.
Remember that this is a time to reconnect your spirit with God and with each other, and to find ways to enhance your own spiritual journey.
And enjoy your fasting. This is beautiful and journey, and have fun and enjoy it.
Yeah, but I think that is it. It is now 7:23, way past sunrise now. But yeah, thanks for guys for coming and chatting with these guys. I kind of just put it on though. I just kind of like turned on the camera. So yeah, we're gonna go. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day 3 to this, and maybe some of these insights give you a little bit of an easier time with your fast. But yeah, we're gonna kind of keep trying to put it out there. There's gonna be some cool adventures over the next couple of days, some changes of environment and this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to come for this journey of this 90-day vlogs, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Okay guys, let's say bye.
Bye. Happy fasting.
Okay, we'll snap in 3, 2, 1.